At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
Pahrump Nugget, Progressive Cash Drawings, Mystery Point Multipliers, Mystery Gift Days, Extra Cash for 4 of a kinds, Bingo, Bowling, Football, and Food Specials. Looking for constant action? Look no further. Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you could refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. News 46 is also brought to you by the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump. When it comes to sensitive matters like bankruptcy, take a breath of fresh air by calling an experienced and compassionate attorney at the Bankruptcy Center of Pahrump, 775-727-4747. News is also brought to you by Pahrump Dermatology and Skin Cancer. When you need the best dermatology care in Pahrump, call Pahrump Dermatology and Skin Cancer, 775-727-9800. News is also brought to you by the St. Therese Mission, a future venue for cultural and environmental events near Pahrump. Get involved. Visit us at sttheresemission.com or call 702-507-4172. News is also brought to you by Hope Counseling Services, where we specialize in behavioral health, inspiring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Call 775-727-0101 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, the Salvation Army speaks about the Desert Rescue.
And the winner of Miss Senior Golden Years is...
And an award is handed out for an act of kindness. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Fuentes and Monique Murphy. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
And good evening. It's June 4th, 2012. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Murphy for News 46.
Before we get going with the rest of the broadcast, we want to let you know of a fire that's taking place over on Bell Vista and Banovich. It was a debris fire that contacted some structures, small unoccupied structures. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue does have it under containment as of now. We will update you on that story tomorrow.
And a man was rescued by the Salvation Army outreach team after they came across him waving them down in the desert.
We have 3 local spots here that we hit every time we come out. One of them is behind Terriblestown here, the other one is down here behind the Home Depot, and then we have a couple that stay up all the way up Basin Road. And so we were heading up to Basin Road after going to our other 2 spots. And as you well know where Basin Road is, it takes you all the way up to the mountain, basically. It turns into a dirt road there. Well, at the end of the dirt road, or at the end of the paved road, rather, before the dirt road actually starts, is our last camp out there that we frequent. And so we were heading up there, and as we began to turn off to go to that campsite, we looked and there was a man about 600 yards up the road toward the mountain on the east side of the valley, waving his arms sporadically and jumping up and down. We also have a van that goes along with us because this canteen accommodates 2 drivers. It's by law, we can only have 2 drivers. So we motioned for the van to head up and find out what was going on with the individual while we were addressing the needs of the people in the camp where we were at. About 10 minutes later, the individual showed up in our van completely naked, a chain tied around his wrist, dehydrated, sunburned, delusional, didn't know what had happened. We asked him some questions, asked him his name. We were able to get his name. We asked him what happened. His story was that he didn't know how he ended up out there in the mountain. He had been there for at least 24 hours from the day before. He had gone to the local store to get ice cream the night before in his vehicle, and he didn't know how he ended up there. So the irony behind all this is that while we made the decision after hydrating him to take him down to the local sheriff's office, and we then proceeded to go into the sheriff's office, his wife of just a week and mother were both in there filing a missing report person on him. And so we believe it was an act of God, and we were just lucky to be there at the right place at the right time. I do want to say this. The Salvation Army, we do a lot, and there's a lot of organizations out there that do a lot as well. And so the community's coming together, and the availability of our canteen to not just be a building, but for us to be able to go out into the desert and into the mountains and actually rescue people, if you will. This man was not homeless. We weren't out here for that reason, yet we were still able to help an individual, and that's very cool to me.
How old was this man approximately?
He was 34 years old.
And the mother and the wife were filing missing persons report. Do you think that there was any medical or mental issues going on with him?
It's interesting you asked that. I conducted a little bit of my own interview, asked if there was mental illness and or other foul play that appeared to be involved in it, and the man appeared to be very clean-cut, very sober-minded, sound-minded, other than his issues of being in the mountain.
Nye County Sheriff Captain Bill Beck has stated that they have yet to find any evidence of a kidnapping. There is a possibility that medical or mental issue may be a factor in this case that is still under investigation.
A Forest Service contracted P2V heavy air tanker dropping retardant on the White Rock fire crashed in the Hamblin area valley of western Utah yesterday. Both crew members were killed. Their names have not yet been released at this time. The cause of the crash is still unknown. The Iron County Sheriff's Office and emergency response teams, as well as an investigation accident team, have responded. The P2V is owned by Neptune Aviation Services in Missoula, Montana. The lightning-ignited White Rock fire was first reported shortly before 10 p.m. on Friday night in Lincoln County, Nevada, about 25 miles northeast of Caliente. By Saturday evening, the fire had grown to nearly 5,000 acres and crossed the state line into Iron County, Utah. The fire is burning steep, rugged terrain dominated by pinyon pine and juniper trees, sagebrush, and grasses. The Bureau of Land Management Ely District is fully suppressing the fire to protect sage grouse and other wildlife habitat, and for firefighter and public safety as well. Full containment is expected by Saturday evening, June 9th.
Miss Senior Golden Years 2011, Vicki Gladstone, handed over the crown to the new reigning queen, Elaine Colden.
Your 2012 Miss Senior Golden Years USA Pageant Queen winner is Miss Elaine.
I'm overwhelmed, excited, and very pleased. I'm in great company and I'm very honored to receive this award.
Give us your experience with the pageant.
I got to meet the best ladies in the whole wide world, and I plan to do my best for Pahrump.
And your platform?
I'm going to participate in the comfort hospice care and do what I can to help the needy in the community and provide respite care.
And Sandy, second runner-up, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
So how was your experience with the pageant too as well?
Oh, I met wonderful women. I hope to have their friendships for a long, long, long time.
And first runner-up here, Pam Ranieri.
I'm excited, it's surprising, and I'm having a great time.
10 years.
Yes, 10 years. Oh my gosh, wasn't it a packed crowd? Even though we had problems, but you know, without Tom and his equipment here, I don't know what we would have done. It was so packed, standing room only, and I'm so excited about these amazing, magnificent 7 contestants. They were awesome, absolutely awesome. It's what they do for the community afterwards. Any special day, they're out at the hospital or they're at the nursing home with special gifts that they totally make themselves and give to all the people. And they're just amazing, amazing, amazing ladies. So we're really happy.
One of the first here tonight on the 10-year anniversary was the Nevada Silver Tappers performing.
Yeah, it was first year, and whether it'll happen again, I haven't decided yet, but I'll decide on that. But anyway, yeah.
We saw you up there, and that was a big hit act, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. And I'll be 87 pretty quick here, and you know, it's just amazing. But without my people and the community, I would not keep going.
And congratulations to Erling. We're going to have so much more coming up after the break, so please keep it here.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
We would like to congratulate our own director of production and news anchor, Jason Koblenz, for his full-length feature film, One Long Day, signing a distribution agreement. We will give you more information on this story as it develops.
ID Michael John is the latest recipient of the Act of Kindness Award. Mr. Michael John was presented this morning by the creator of the award, Butch Harper, for the scholarship he provides to women to attend nursing school in his wife's name.
We're here today, June 2012, to give an award out to a man that is benefiting young ladies here in Pahrump, Nevada. So I'm going to make my part short, present this award. It's the Act of Kindness Award, President L. Day Michael John, in memory of his loving wife, Marlis. Young man, it's a privilege and an honor.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So that's what I got to say. So I'm going to have Mr. Michael John make a little bit of a comment.
In memory of my wife, who loved medicine and spent many years in it, I decided to start a nursing scholarship in her honor. And to my left is the poster girl of the nursing scholarship. Penny, your turn.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You got to say a little bit more than that. What do you think of this young man? And what he's done to change your life?
I think he's a wonderful person, and I appreciate the opportunity to do well with the scholarship. I'm going to take my state exam this Saturday, so wish me luck.
And I do wish you luck.
Mr. Michael John didn't know where to go to start this program. Then he heard about the Seroptimus group.
Yes, I'm going to take my state exam Saturday.
For what license?
For CNA.
And you received this scholarship. What was kind of the criteria? You sent in an application?
I did. I received an application from Great Basin College, and I filled it out. You had to meet some qualifications, mostly financial, and they reviewed it and gave me a call.
Well, Marlis passed 2.5 years ago, June 2nd. She passed on December 2, 2.5 years ago. We were married 36 years. She was an exceptionally wonderful lady. She was true to her friends, kind to her enemies, a wonderful homemaker, and helpful to any and all.
The short film, Lily White, was entered into the High Desert Shorts International Film Festival. The film is about a girl named Lily White who is different from other 12-year-old girls. She has the ability to see things before they actually happen. The one thing she does know above all else is that she's going to die soon.
It's like a nice, uplifting, sad little film about a young girl dying of an illness and how the people around her react and deal with the pressure of death, basically. And she's a strong, central character, and she sort of empowers people around her.
Yeah. When did you make the film?
We shot the film late in 2010, and we finished post-production about March 2011. And the first festival was May of last year, so we've had a festival run of about a year for Lily White now.
Where was it shot at?
We shot it in Hamilton, New Zealand, basically using local cast and crew from around the Hamilton area and sort of the wider New Zealand population.
That's where you guys are from, right?
Yeah, New Zealand. Yep. About, 13, 14-hour flight direct.
Wow. Yeah. Did you come to this festival?
Yeah, we're we've got Lily White screening here at the High Desert Shorts, and next week we're off to the Dead Centre Film Festival in Oklahoma with another film that we've done, a comedy.
How many films have you made?
We have a production company called Chasing Time Productions, a small independent company in New Zealand. So I guess Lily White was our fourth major production, and our latest short, Pride Accord, was our fifth major production under Chasing Time Productions name.
So what did you do on the film?
We both wrote and directed, and then I edited, just to save money. We can't really afford to pay for editors and graders and animators and things like that. Yeah, so write and direct and edit.
How's the film doing?
It's travelling pretty well. It's been in 6 festivals around the world. This is the 6th. It's been going for about a year now, so what we'd like to do, I guess, after we go back to New Zealand is probably make it public for people to be able to see.
What genre?
Drama, yeah, definitely.
Is there a website that people can see Lily White on?
If you go to our Chasing Time Productions website, you can certainly see the trailer, and we're probably looking at about July or August releasing the full film through our
And will that be a short or a full length?
Our short films are always made in mind to maybe push into a feature length. So Lily White at this stage is a short film, but there are plans in the future to turn that into a feature script.
Doctor, just be honest with me. It's at quite an advanced stage. She's just so young.
Are we ever really free? I've never known how it must feel.
And we'll have more coming up after the break, so please keep it here.